The XXX Tactical Air Command, Provisional, was a provisional United States Army Air Forces unit, primarily formed from units of 9 Fighter Command. Its last assignment was with 9th Air Force at Weimar, Germany, where it was inactivated on October 25, 1945. The command was formed as a counterpart to 9 Tactical Air Command and 19 Tactical Air Command to support the United States Ninth Army throughout its easterly advance from its formation on September 15, 1944, until VE Day. Following the end of the war, the unit was converted from a provisional unit to a regular unit. The unit was formed in France in the fall of 1944 as XXIX Tactical Air Command, Provisional, drawing its cadre from the 84th and 303d Fighter Wings. The 2 wings served as task force headquarters for the command, with groups and squadrons attached to them as needed. The command's commanding general throughout its existence was Brigadier General Richard E. Nugent. The primary mission of the command was to provide tactical close air support of the United States Ninth Army ground forces to interdict concentration of enemy forces, attack communications and ammunition dumps, and harass the enemy's retreat, as well as providing reconnaissance to bombing support. It initially attacked enemy forces in occupied France, and the Low Countries. Targets included bridges, roads, railroads, and enemy interceptor aircraft, both on the ground as well as in air-to-air combat. The command provided tactical air support in the final reduction of the German forces holding out in the French port of Brest. After the surrender of the town 15 days later, 9th Army was sent east to take its place in the line. It came into the line in between 3rd and 1st Army. In November, 9th Army undertook offensive attacks in the Roer River sector to the left flank of 12th Army Group. On December 16 the enemy opened the last great offensive of the war, the Battle of the Bulge. During the fierce combat, the XXIX attacked enemy targets in the northern Rhineland during the Rhineland Campaign and supported Operation Grenade, which was the southern prong of a pincer attack coordinated with Canadian 1st Army's Operation Veritable. These operations had the objective of closing the front up to the Rhine River. By March 10, the Rhine had been reached in all sectors of 9th Army's front, and after March 20 that 9th Army units first crossed the Rhine itself. XXIX Tactical Air Command attacked ground targets in the Ruhr, providing air support as Allied ground forces encircled enemy forces in the Ruhr pocket, essentially ending organized enemy resistance in western Germany. 9th Army halted its advance at the Elbe River in late April 1945, the command engaging targets of opportunity in enemy-controlled areas until combat was ended in May 1945. The command was cited in the order of the day of the Belgian Army for the periods October 1, 1944 to December 17, 1944 and December 18, 1944 to January 15, 1945, for which it was awarded the Belgian Forager. The unit remained in Europe after the war as part of United States Air Forces in Europe, performing occupation duty and the destruction or shipment to the United States of captured enemy combat equipment. It was demobilized in Germany and the organization was inactivated on November 20, 1945. This article incorporates public domain material from the Air Force Historical Research Agency.